Well, hey everybody, it's finally almost winter here, so we're getting in the shop on some of the projects that we've been putting off. But today what Miranda and I are going to do is start squaring up these boards that we cut on the sawmill last winter. They've been sitting here in the shop for, I don't know, 7-8 months now. We had them ratchet strapped, we had them stickered. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start cutting the live edge off so that we can start putting them on the wall over here. We're gonna cover this wall with it, and this is all poplar and cottonwood, stuff that usually people just throw away. We're gonna cover this wall with it, and right here, I put a shower valve out here. I'm actually gonna take that out. I ordered a different style off eBay so that I could have hot and cold water out here. Right here, we're gonna mount a pressure washer, wall-mounted pressure washer, and soon here we're gonna build the stairs. We're gonna build stairs that go up like this to a little landing right above the door. This will be the entry to our house, right where that piece of sheetrock is. So all this goes, washer and dryer, this is all just temporary. So our wood's gonna wrap around the side here, and it's gonna be the ceiling in here. Under here, we're gonna install some lights underneath the loft here. But that's what we're working on. Well, that made a mess. We got all the boards squared up on one side. See how awesome that grain looks. I think it's gonna look pretty cool up on the wall. But yeah, we got all the boards squared up on one side. Now I can run them through the table saw and square up the other. Well, there they are, all squared up. Yesterday we went and bought a planer. I'm not really a woodworking guy. This is my first real woodworking tool. So we're gonna give it a try. Some of these boards are some very minor cupping on some of these. So I was hoping that the planer will knock that down, and they'll all be, when we're done, we're gonna try to bring them down to about 3/4 inch. Well, it definitely makes the board a lot smoother. You can see right there, there's a low spot. It's weird how this poplar dried. It did not dry even. Some areas would really sink in. And it's kind of hopping a little bit right there. But like you can barely feel it. It's almost like it's almost like that's the wood. I mean, you can barely feel it. That I can't even feel that. I'm gonna do another pass. So that's the tree. That is not the machine hopping. It's just what it looked like. Well, here's what we got done tonight. Looks pretty awesome. Well, it's been a few days since we ran these boards through the planer. We got some time off, so now we're going to start putting the boards up on the wall. We decided not to do tongue and groove or the V-groove router. What we're going to end up doing is just shiplap. So I got a door being built for the boiler room there to match that one right there, and hopefully we can get this wall done here next couple days. So from leaving the boards just leaned up against the wall, you can see they finished drying, or they dried some more, and you can see some of them really started to warp. So we're gonna have to fix that. It only happened on a couple of them though. For the most part, they stayed pretty straight.
What is it, boy?
Well, that's as far as we got with the boards that we planned a couple days ago. We're gonna have to take a couple days off here. We got a wrestling tournament this weekend, so we'll get back on it on Sunday. Well, Aaron and I came out and finished this wall off today. Turned out pretty awesome. So every one of our boards here is a different size. You know, we got like 6 1/4, 7s, just whatever we could get out of it. That's kind of the look I was going for, a little more rustic. I didn't want it to be perfect. Little gaps here and there. As this wood dries, I mean, it's pretty dry right now, but as it dries a little bit, these will open up a little bit and give it some character. But that was the look we were going for. Hopefully, as it dries, it doesn't twist too much, but like I said, it's pretty dry right now. For right here, I'm gonna have a piece of tin. I think we're either gray or black tin right here, and it'll slip right up underneath that guy. And I'm gonna have a wall mount pressure washer here and a hose reel. When I plumbed this, when me and my plumber did this, we installed the shower valve and we were just gonna put a hose bib right there. Then I was trying to find like an industrial trim kit for it. Can't really find anything, so it's gonna be chrome or something like fancy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut that out and I'm going to install, I ordered off of Amazon, hot and cold, more industrial looking thing. So when I get that, I'll get a video of us installing it. But that's it. That's the poplar trees. Up here, most of us have been taught to bury, cut them down, bury them. They give them away. Nobody wants them for anything. And I think they look awesome on the wall.